If you are hearing this story, then someone has already said the word. And if you are reading it out loud, do not reach the middle. I'm serious. I didn't learn about it from books, not from the internet, not from movies. I heard it when a man died in the middle of a sentence. He didn't scream, he didn't convulse, he just stopped. And then, his shadow didn't rise with his body. The first time it happened was in the Vatican archives. Yes, it sounds like fiction, but that is exactly where we were sent. I was a translator. Latin, ancient texts, forbidden fragments. In one of the documents, the word was erased. Not torn out, not burned, erased. But the mark remained, like a burned scar on stone. The monk who accompanied us said only one thing. This is the name of hell. It is not read. It is not spoken. It is not thought. Of course, someone thought it was nonsense. His name was Marco. He smiled and spoke the word out loud. Vera mortis. Latin, translation tbatofan, true death. The air became thick, like before a storm. The light in the hall dimmed but did not go out. The shadows grew longer than they should have. Marco stopped mid-sentence. His eyes stayed open, his mouth too. But there was no breath. And then, his shadow separated from the floor. From it, it emerged. Not immediately. First, a sound, as if someone were slowly tearing flesh from inside stone. The floor cracked beneath our feet, and a red light spilled from the not fire. Depth. Hell is not flame. Hell is the place where light falls and never returns. The creature rose upward. It was tall, too tall for a human shape. Its body looked assembled from bones of different beings. Some human, some not. There was no skin, only charred flesh as if it had been burning, and still was. Its face, if it could be called a face, many mouths, one inside another, and each one whispered names, and among them, mine. The monk screamed, "Do not answer!" It feeds on response. We learned the rules too late, the rules of survival. 1. Never speak the word again. 2. Never answer if it calls your name. 3. Do not look into its eyes for more than 3 seconds. 4. Do not think about death. It hears thoughts. Because it does not feed on bodies. It feeds on the hunger for death. Fear. The desire for everything to end. We ran, but the walls changed. Corridors stretched longer. Doors led back. Hell was seeping into reality. The creature did not hurry. It knew time was on its side. One by one, people disappeared. They didn't die. They were simply gone, as if they had never existed. I understood the truth too late. The word is a key. It does not summon the demon. It opens hell inside a person. Everyone who speaks it becomes a gate. We found a way to survive. We locked it away. Not in a circle, not in a seal. We locked it in memory. Everyone who heard the word had to die. Except one. Me. Because someone has to remember. To warn others. 12 years have passed. I never spoke the word again. Until today. Because you are reading this story. Which means someone has already said it. And if you reached this part, listen. Do you hear it? That's not breathing. That's not the wind. That is hell. Rising from inside the walls.